Hello everyone and welcome to another video. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm excited to get another one recorded here and out to you folks. No real bookkeeping this time, other than to say that in the upcoming War of the Ring tournament, I have been matched in my first round against fellow YouTuber Generic Pie. So you can look forward to some content from us on that. We haven't worked out quite how that's all going to work, but I'm hoping to do something special, so keep your eyes out for that. Today, however, I've got a game I played against the player Sharpz a couple weeks ago. I don't remember the exact details, but I have it marked as a good one. We bid for tokens. I took Free Peoples with 2 tokens, and he begins with Candles of Corpses and Monsters Roused. I always like to see Candles of Corpses, but I'm a corruption fanatic. I get Fire Mirrors Rangers and Hjorndark, so my favorite next card, and Faramir's is always fun. Alright, let's get into it. Allocate 0, rolls 2. We clarify, yep. And I get 3 C's. So, yep, against 2 eyes, that's a little interesting. I go ahead and start by moving. It's a miss. Muster Isengard to war. Yep. Free People's Pass. Saruman comes in. Okay. I mean, very theoretically, if I had Mirror of Galadriel, that could work out with a ring, but yeah. Very safe, I would say. I move again, hit, and it's a 3, so Gandhi is very efficiently dead. That's always nice to see. Moria and Dol Guldur move out, Barad-dûr and Dol Guldur move out. Pretty standard first moves. I think about moving again, but a third move, Gandhi's already dead against 2 eyes into Moria. I don't feel a need to do that. I tease about changing a C to a W. I move the elves down to start. He seems to be going north. And I use my last C to put Merry back into Buckland, putting him in range of a Fearfire foes and not too far from Book of Mazarbul. I don't have either of those, but I think it's still a decent move with a C I don't want to spend anywhere else. Palantir gets played to draw Return of the Witch King or a Swarm of Bats, which is the much more likely thing. I pass on tokens, so fairly uneventful. Shadow draws Lidless Eye and Return to Valinor. An early Deadly Strife's always nice. I get Axe and Bow, which is nice to replace the corruption of Merry leaving the party, and Riders of Theoden, an excellent card. So good with those. He allocates 1, rolls 2 more, and I don't get a will. Shucks. I tease that maybe Java didn't hear me asking nicely. I token the elves down. Sauron moves out. I muster die the elves all the way to war, which is maybe a little... I wonder if I should have saved that to prevent the Witch... Oh, yeah, that's right. Sauron's not actually at war, so the Witch King wasn't coming out this round anyway. Wonder if the token wasn't necessary then. Anyway, Axe and Bow goes onto the board. Sauron is now at war. Oh, yeah, that's why the token was necessary. So Sauron is now at war, but no Palantir. Palantirs, he still doesn't have enough movement. Weird. I go ahead and put an elite in Lorien. So I'm way ahead of the game on reinforcements, I guess. Draws into half-orcs and goblin men. Okay. I move. First move against 3 eyes. I'm hit. But at least it's a 0 reveal. So, okay. I go ahead and risk Moria, since half the tile has been drawn already. And it's the other 0 reveal. So, okay. Well, that's always fun. Palantir plays Candles of Corpses. Ready to get hit here. just once on better than 50-50s, or excuse me, just 50-50s. So that's leaning in my favor a little. I pass on my token. So here I am, revealed into Moria, one corruption, Gandalf's dead, Merry's off, axe and bows in play. So corruption game, I'm on schedule, or maybe a hair ahead, and nothing's besieged yet. Only Saruman in play. So I think I'm in good shape so far. I draw a heroic death and help unlooked for. Not really set up for either of those. Orc Patrol is drawn. That could be good right now. And Orcs multiplying again. Maybe a hair late, but could be good. An Onslaught could be good. Moving a little fast, but I think we got a lot of ground to cover. And not a whole lot has happened that's too remarkable yet. Here we go. Round 3. He allocates one eye. Gets one more. I very clearly, calmly, and loudly type, "Come on, Will of the West," and get 3 Palantirs. So I changed my Java font size to make sure, or at least I tease about it. I Palantir to hide with Strider. That makes sense to me. Orc Patrol is played. Yep. I guess I could have waited. No, I think the hide was good. The hunt, Orc Patrol and Moria, what do you guys think? The hunt pool is missing some 0s and a 3. And if you've played this game much, you'll know exactly what it draws. It draws an eye, of course, just like every Orc Patrol. Oh, man. Funny how that works. I draw into Círdan's ships. Could be useful. I mean, it's an amazing card. He musters an elite into Moria. I mean, Lorien's buffed. A 1/3/1 is pretty difficult, certainly for a base stack from Moria and Dol Guldur to take. I suppose. You still have the 1 muster for the Witch King, so I pass. Armies move out. Fairly predictable here. I put a regular in Lorien and Woodland Realm. I think that's a good move. It gives me a full stack in Lorien without overcommitting to Lorien. And having the change in both places is nice. And unless he spends all 3 of his moves to hit Woodland Realm this round, and therefore bypassing the Witch King, I will have another opportunity to muster. So I think that's a decent move. Southrons move together. Yep. Old Forest Road is taken with no fight. Makes sense. And I Elven Ring to move. Yeah. I think that's fair. Getting out of Moria would be good. 2 eyes. Yep, I'm safe. Do we not do rerolls? Okay, Stronghold reroll. I'm glad we remembered that. Excellent. And the Witch King comes in. Somewhat inevitable, but okay. Yeah. Could get interesting. I pass on the token. Yeah, I have six cards already. I draw Celeborns. Excellent. And Elven Rope. I mean, I would be okay with Thronduils too, but what'll I chuck here? What's he get? He gets Foul Thing from the Deep. All the corruption cards and many kings. Good timing on that. Good timing on that. In this situation, I probably throw Eagles / Heroic Death. Maybe Rope. Those would be my guesses. I kill Círdan's ships. Wow. Feeling bold today. And help unlooked for. What am I holding? Eagles are coming for. Help unlooked for would have been better to throw than wow. I don't agree with the Círdan's throw there. And just for kicks, what do you throw here as the Shadow Player? I would probably Monsters Rouse, Desperate Battle. I declare out, yeah, okay. Foul Thing from the Deep. All right. Kind of half giving up on corruption here. All right, back to the game. Shadow allocates 1 eye, rolls 1 more. Plenty of moves and a spare muster to help get those Southrons motivated. So I make it very clear to Java that I would like some wills, and I get none. Yep. All right. I go ahead and muster into Woodland Realm. So the Elven elite pool is down to the 2 elites that would normally be used for Kirdans if you were a sane person. And Woodland Realm goes under. I tease about having a field battle. I do like me a good field battle, but that ain't one of them. Move, hit, for a 2. I spend the axe and bow and just take 1. Yeah, it's as efficient as axe and bow was ever going to get, and the 1 corruption ain't bad. And Woodland Realm gets hit. Interesting. Yeah, rather than putting Lorien under. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, if you can get it done, then you can move your Nazgul, but the sword is for moving the Nazgul. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Strategy card versus strategy card. Why? Probably. Do I play Theoden? Do I throw Celeborns? Surely Theoden. Theoden versus Great Host. Ooh, Many Kings. Passing up the Many Kings. Interesting. Okay. Sharpz gets 1 on the reroll, and I get 3 back. He takes them in the way that lets the Grace Host hit, although because I took a regular beforehand, this specifically says after removing casualties, so the regular can come back. So that's nice. Witch King draw is another Great Host. That's annoying for me. Oh, but he has to stop because he's out of elites. Interesting. Okay. I move again. And I'm safe. Pretty good. Pretty good. Palantir 4, half-orcs and goblin-men up in Woodland Realm. Yeah, it's beginning to look good, and now it is very much not. I pass. Woodland Realm. Again, strategy card versus strategy card. Do I Faramir's? I'm probably going to hold on to Celeborns with a death grip, even though that's maybe not right. I would guess I Faramir. I agree with my past self, and here's the other Great Host coming for the free hits. Sharpz gets nothing. Lots of 5s. Chucks. And 2 hits back. So, shield wall at its finest as per usual. So the Great Host hit goes through. I take the regular. I'm trying to be efficient with my Elven Elite pool, Elven Force pool. I don't even have one in the reinforcement, so I don't know why I'm pretending like there was a different option. Okay. And no more elites again. Oh, no, he did press. Okay. Draws into Devilry of Orthanc. Well, that's just handy, ain't it? No card from me, and there's the Devilry of Orthanc. But it didn't make a difference. So 2 versus 2. So the elves basically don't know how to miss. And it's down to a 504 versus a 101. So Woodland Realm has certainly done its job. Good to see. Woodland Realm hit again. No card, no card. And they fall. But they take 1 more. So that force is barely enough to take Dale. It's certainly not enough to take Erebor. Maybe not even with the Southron or the Easterlings. Maybe. Probably enough with the Easterlings. I comment that I think Woodland Realm may be missed twice. He attacks Lorien, and as much fun as it is to entertain a field fight, man, with Celeborn's in hand, but I don't have a battle card. If I had a battle card, I am absolutely certain, another Daylight or something, I'm absolutely certain I'd take a field battle. As absolutely nonsense land stupid as that is, I don't know. I'm a sucker for field battles. All right, I make the much better decision of retreating into the siege, and spend the Palantir to draw or to play Elven Rope. So okay, that's good. Southron's moved down. Okay, and I pass on my token. All right, he gets Balrog. That'll be good in a hot sec, and Oleg High. A forward muster might be helpful in Lorien, and we come to kill. He's set up for a decent we come to kill. I get Mirror, so I might be able to get my Will of the West that way. And Danes. Yep, that's nice. Nice to have that protection there. Fellowship declares over 2 spaces. That is not the better place to go. Theoretically, he could Cruel Weather me into Dol Guldur after I move. Weird. Okay. He allocates 1, rolls none. 2 musters, 2 Palantirs, 4 movement. And I apologize calmly to Java and ask for a Will of the West. And get none. Now, I haven't rolled a Palantir. I have 2 Cs. I could Mirror of Galadriel. This is the entire point of Mirror of Galadriel, other than the one heal that never happens. I bet I don't. I think I remember this aspect of the game. I think I remember looking back and saying, why didn't I do that? Surely that's better right now. We'll see what I do. I spend the first C to move. Okay, that seems fair. Miss. Okay. Muster puts a regular in Orthanc. What? Oh, no, it upgrades twice in Orthanc. Okay, interesting. I tease that I don't have to worry about Day Without Dawn because I don't have any wills. Yeah, I move again. That was Mirror, I think, was the play there. Ah, well, okay. You're not here to hear me whine. Not quite sure why you're here, but I move for the second time, and he rolls a 2, so I'm safe, very much so. Another muster. Really? Okay. They don't need no stinking Southrons and Easterlings. Fords of Eisen, we're going for Rohan right the heck now. All right. Strategy card, surely that's the Swarm of Bats versus my Heroic Death. Yay! The Eagles were never coming. They were fought off by a Swarm of Bats. Rohan does not hold. Both guys die. Would have held 1 with the Heroic Death at least. But 2 back is nice. Fords falls, empties Orthanc. Yeah, so no Gandalf, so you don't have to worry about that. I say that half my rolls have been hits. That I must have checked the stats. We may pull them up later. I Palantir Danes. I don't think that's right. He's not hitting the dwarves. I don't need to do anything right now. Yeah, that's not a good, yeah. Anyway, Helm's Deep gets hit. I tease about a field battle. Yeah. Okay. Pass. Helm's Deep is attacked again and falls without doing anything. Yep. Okay. Oop. A little bit of confusion. Obviously, I choose to do in West Himnet and Edoras. Yeah, he's only got one more attack. I want it to spend the half move out of him. Yeah, I think that's a good move. Yeah, I like that. He does attack it. No card, no card. He gets his hit, but I get my hit. So that's exactly what that guy needed to do. Yep, okay. I pass on the token. Oleg High gets played in Westimnet. Yeah, it didn't end up being used in a siege because for the bonus rolls. I pass on the token. And the Elven Ring. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. So Edoras might fall yet today. No card, no card. Only one hit. And 2 back. So that's excellent. He presses, and I retreat. Yeah, that's the risk there, right? If you don't clean swipe me, or near enough, this is about as bad as it could go, right? There's a force there that barely take if I reinforce it on the first action. Maybe not even then. An inconvenient number of Rohan men stand in fold. So, nice to see that happen to someone else for a change. I draw Athalas. That's great with Strider still in play. And a Scouts. Excellent with Rohan doing their shenaniganery. However, no Gandalf is beginning to hurt. Black Captain Commands and Corsairs of Umbar, both excellent cards for someone who doesn't have to fight Círdan's ships. Fellowship declares away from Dol Guldur. That's good. One eye in, one more rolled. There's your spare muster to bring the Southrons to war. Plenty of moves. Can I get... So I tell Java this time, give me all your Palantirs. That'll trick it. And I get a will. Yay! The reverse psychology. So if you're looking to roll a Will of the West in your game, your Java game, just tell it to give you Palantirs. That's the solution, apparently. Southrons aren't at war, so I don't have to worry about them burning my Will of the West out from under me. So I go ahead and use it, putting an elite in fold. Try and use up as much of the shadow time there. Fold gets attacked from Westimnet. No card. I hold my scouts. He gets 1? Oh, no. And yeah, he gets 2, and I get 3. So there goes the elite, but there goes the other way. He presses with 2 guys. That's bold. I stay. Yeah, no card, no card. He gets nothing, I get nothing, press. No card, stay, no card. He gets nothing, I get 1. And we're done. Oh, man, so that was inconvenient. And look at that wonderful Rohan ready to be retaken, and not a single, well, just the one elite has been mustered. We've got Rohan guys for days. Will of the West, let's go ahead and threaten some Ents. He musters Southrons and Easterlings to war. Do I spend the character die to kill Saruman right now? I do. I've been holding Hjorndark. I didn't play Hjorndark. Wow. In the defense of Rohan, I held Hjorndark. I'm not sure that was good. I mean, okay, I say it was hard to hold. Apparently, I was thinking about it at the time. All right, and oh yeah, and then because Gandalf's in Fangorn, I can go ahead and play another and get in Athalas while I'm at it. So, yep, 2 heals, perfectly efficient. Look at that healthy fellowship, and the shadow is at 5 points, but 3 of those are very, very tenuous in Rohan. Lorien's fully buffed. Gonna be quite the game. I think I agree with my past self, marking this as a game worth watching. So, 2 regulars. How often do you see Isengard recruit just 2 regulars? That's funny. I go ahead and spend the move. Probably should wait it out just in case, but who am I fooling? I'm not going to spend that sword on anything else. So he hits, and it's an eye. That's inconvenient, but yep. 2 moves. South Dunland's coming around for the defense of Rohan/Isengard. Umbar is getting ready to do their thing. I passed the token. He was very kind of to renote that. Yep, Dol Amroth is put under siege. Inconvenient. Black Captain commands the siege, and Nazgul gets put on Daggerlad. Very sad. A strategy card versus nothing. Yep, this is a great desperate battle. 2 versus 2. At least I get another round out of it. Yep, he redraws into Devilry of Orthanc / that could be useful. No card, and Dol Amroth falls with a splat. Okay, well, when I said I was doing all right, it's 7 points to not being on Mordor track yet. Dale is thoroughly takeable, so it's a sort of 8. Lorien's not that far from falling. I don't know. It's tighter than it felt just a hot second ago. And the Witch King moves out. All right. Collect our dice. Who do you think's going to win it at this point? I'm not even actually sure if I remember. I think I do, but it's a tight position. Let's get into it. I draw there and back again. Not going to be super useful. And a Daylight, that's much more useful. Wormtongue, yeah, he's going to prevent Rohan from being activated. And Day Without Dawn, well, didn't need it earlier, so now's a good time to draw it. Fellowship okay. Allocate 1 eye. Roll only 1 more. That's been pretty consistent. 2 musters, Palantir, and 3 moves, so only 3 moves is a little sad, but the musters will be useful in Orthanc, so there's my roll. Some musters and some room to do some stuff, but enough movement to get me in, so that's nice. I put a Rohan leader in and a Minas Tirith leader. Yeah, I don't want Minas Tirith to fall too easily. Man, not an elite. I guess I just want to have the ability to spend swords. Interesting decision there. Not sure I agree with my past self. Leaders are great, don't get me wrong, but hit points are great too. He thinks very hard. Polar Gear, character card. I scouts here? Surely not. I scouts. Why? Okay. Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. Gum up Las Arnach so he can't go around me. Spend that half move out of him. I'm sure I considered going to West Harondor and taking Umbar, but nothing. I mean, I guess I could threaten Moria, but he has 2 musters showing. There's no way I get to Moria in any way that matters from Rivendell. Also, note Mary's just doing his thing. No Fear Fire foes yet. Wouldn't mind a King Brandsman into a Fear Fire foes into retaking Woodland Realm. That'd be all right with me. Anyhoozle, I scouts. Pass. Yep, we're going to go and try our luck at Lorien. I use the card draw to get King Brandsman. Maybe that's good enough. And I'm using it there to make sure I get the last move. Stall out Cruel Weather. Okay. Lorien's hit. Character card versus strategy card. Daylight. I spend King Brandsman. Oh, okay. Poof. I suppose. Anyway. Durin's Bane versus Shield Wall. Just 1 hit from the Balrog. 2 hits, so at least Shield Wall finally did something. Just 1 back, though. Out of a full roll of dice and a reroll. Statistically average, yet disappointing, somehow. Redraw, Black Breath. Yep, that's good. And a reroll if you want to try and find me right as I hit onto Mordor. Although the Fellowship's so insanely healthy. Maybe better just not. Strategy card versus surely now a daylight. Thank goodness. Daylight into Deadly Strife. Okay, well, I preferred this set of things than doing daylight the first time and shield wall the second time. And I'm obviously holding Celeborn's to respend it to get some guys back in. So, okay, daylight. He has 2 hits. That's it. And I get just 3. Kind of want some more on a Deadly Strife there, but I'll take it. Yep. So I take the Elite, not tipping my hand at all. He presses the last time. I spend Galadriel's against the Devilry of Orthanc. 2 hits, 3 back. I'll take that. Lose the leader. Yep. So Lorien ain't going nowhere, especially with that Elite. And I draw back into Grimbjorn/Scouts. Okay. Scouts might actually be nice in La Sarnac. Maybe. Muster. Yep, we're going to... Moria, we're dedicated. We're going to take Lorien. Okay. Maybe. I hide with the military, I guess. I suppose. I have the leader that I put in fold, so... The other muster goes to Moria. Yep. Make my 1 move. Safe, but then the Nazgul hits. It's a 1 reveal, so no more shenaniganery. Another 1 reveal. All right. I'm on Mordor at an effective -7 corruption. So all I need to do is bum rush the heck out of this mountain. There are 2 eyes going back in, a fair amount of non-reveals. No red tiles. And a blue tile's going in. Could be done. I really need to do it in 2 rounds and somehow magically hold everywhere. Could be tight. Hill Trolls is drawn into. That's disappointing for me. I go ahead and use the sword to hide in Mornon. Yeah, I need all the time I can get on the mountain. I could have taken Westimnet, but I think the hide there was good. Recover dice. Grey Company / blank card. And Kindred of Glorfindel, the advantageous position will be helpful. Here we go. Grand. Not what I needed there. And Fighting Uruk-hai. Both excellent cards for him. I'm onto the mountain. There's the Hun pool. Here we go. He allocates 1 eye and rolls 3 Palantirs a muster and only 3 movement. 3 movement's enough to reinforce, and the Palantir hit Lorien pretty hard. We'll have to see. I get 3 movement as well. Thank goodness I spend that will. He has Day Without Dawn. I use it to put a guy in fold. Yeah. With that many attacks, he's probably going to take Lorien, even if I don't see that he has a reinforce. He can put 1 more elite before he even leaves. A 3/3/5 on Lorien probably takes it, especially with Palantirs to restock up on cards if you really, really need. Yeah. So I have to stall. Oh, yeah, the mouth. Yeah, you could even put the mouth in Moria if you really wanted, but... Westimnet. No card, no card. I tease that he will play Scouts. I take it. Fords of Eisen and Dimril Dale. Yep. HD. Put it under siege. Plays Orcs Multiplying again. I guess. Yeah, okay. I would have saved that. That was an onslaught, right? Yeah. Surely you... Well, I guess... whatever. Okay. I move. Why am I doing that? Weird. Okay. Draw 2. Random into Boromir, Mr. Efficient. All right. Good move, good move. Oh, yeah. I tease that I'm listening to the Ride of Rohirrim from the movie. He moves. I pass. He hill trolls my heart into a very sad place. I pass. Rage of the Dunlands. Oh, he draws into Rage of the Dunlands. Okay. And I Elven Ring an attack on Helm's Deep. No card, and I get my hit. Yeah, none of my cards worked there, so lucky me. He does get a hit back, which is unfortunate, but I rescue Helm's Deep. I buy myself around. And Grond, oh yeah, Lorien's dead. Let us now mourn Lorien and its wonderful reign. Relentless assault. Not strictly necessary, but makes it one more hit than it would have. I get 2 back. The free press. Right, we remind. Yep. He draws from Witch King, gets a Deadly Strife. He doesn't use the Deadly Strife. I guess he's just assured to win, and he rolls it anyway. So, yeah, you can save it for the last round to find out if you need it. And Lorien Falls, Kerr, Splat. Yep. Bought myself around. Yep. If I can roll 4 or 5 moves and just go quick dunk the ring, dodging every single reveal tile, I've got it. All right. Draw into Challenge of the King. Sudden Strike may be good. Confusion. I don't have any companions out, so that ain't happening. Or 3 in a day and a night ain't happening, but Confusion could be good. Cruel Weather a little late. King is revealed. I tease that I wish him all the pals in the world. He puts 1 in and rolls 3 pals. Oh, 2 musters. So he has 2 attacks. Just 2 attacks. He cannot, barring a shadow movement card, win the game this round. He does have an Elven Ring, so he has 3 attacks. I am being way overconfident. He has the mouth. He has 4 attacks. Fine. It's twice my initial number. 4 attacks. But where's he going to hit? He has to have a shadow movement card. And so I sat here for a bit. First I roll. And I sat here for a bit thinking. I see the 4 moves. Minas Tirith's going to be pretty hard ask. If you spend your 1 sword getting the Nazgul there, you can have 1 shot at it. 1 shot to take it all the way down, and I have Confusion and advantageous position and can muster beforehand to get another elite in there, or scouts a regular in there. Has 2 leaders. I don't think that's falling. So Helm's Deep with a movement card, right? So it's going to be, if he's going to win, it's going to be Army Dice to Parth Celebrant from South Anduin Vale and Lorien, and then double move with a card. Or Shadows Gather. Shadow Lengthens, whichever the 3 movement one is. To get to Fords of Izon, right? And I've seen neither of the movement cards, neither of the far movement cards. So that's what I'm concerned about. And so this is what I do. I spend a will, gotta prevent against Day Without Dawn shenanigans. I go ahead and move. If I figure that the 5/1/5, I'll get 1 more muster into Helm's Deep, and I think that's not really that good enough of an army to guarantee a win in Helm's Deep. So I take the 1 move. I get a 2 reveal. I just take the corruption. Yeah, because I want to be able to hide and move again with Strider this round. Day Without Dawn takes my... Yep, that's annoying. Would have liked to not lose that there. I use the Palantir to hide. We double check the points. He takes a minute to think. Muster an elite into Orthanc. You have one spare muster, so I pass. Flips the mouth. Here's the double move. That guy in Lorien was a complete. I would never have left that guy. Nobody is coming. North's not at war, but whatever. And so I fight forwards in anticipation of Shadow Lengthens or Shadows Gather. I attack from Helm's Deep into Fords. No card. I do play Advantageous Position because he is defending within free people's borders. I get one hit even against the fortification. He gets none, so the advantage was nothing. I press and put one guy. So I've held another round, and he just moves. Okay. I tease that Gandhi stabs the Witch King. Pass. Where are we going? Oh, yeah. Fordsweisen. I scouts. Yeah, and I have a scouts, so the guy comes right back to to Helm's Deep. I move the Fellowship again. It's a 3. Yep, taking Strider. And Dreadful Spells is drawn. Elven Ring is used. Helm's Deep goes under. So I didn't have to worry. This was as good as it was going to get for him. I did prevent 2 regulars in this pile at the cost of not mustering. So would you rather fight a 7-1-5 with a 4-1-1 or a 5-1-5 with a 4-0-1? Yeah, probably the second, or probably the first, excuse me. I have a confusion, and I get another draw. This was absolutely the play, though, in the end, I think. His unlucky roll saved me around. And now, with this hunt pool, all I need is 2 movement. A third wouldn't hurt to fight that eye. I absolutely have the corruption to just tank it, no matter what's drawn. If I get 2 moves, I even have an Elven Ring, so I just need 2 moves to dunk. There's no red tiles, none even drawn. Can I do it? All right. Collect our dice. Let's go. He gets Morgul Wound. Little late. Shadow's moving. The wrong shadow movement card and around late. House of Stewards ain't going to do me any good. Another confusion might. Fellowship okay but nervous. Yeah, Nazgul Search goes away and Nazgul Strike. Really? Okay. Allocates the 1 eye. And gets 2 more. And I just get 1 move. Okay, it's fine. I just need to not hit a reveal on the first move. I have a 50-50. Leave it there. All right, here's the will. I don't have to, any die will do, but this is my 1 movement. Here we go. I get an eye. Gimli's down, but I tease that HD stands for hold. They remove the middle letters. But this is a problem. He musters an elite. I muster regulars as if it's going to matter. I can't muster the north. I can theoretically retake Edoras, so I'll do it. He moves out. An elite into fold again. Reinforce reinforce Helm's Deep and threaten Dale in case I take Edoras. Yeah, I tease about I wish he would forget Dale. I attack Edoras. I do get the hit. So I force the move. Oh, man. He dreadful spells Helm's Deep. And we realize he's been taking Gandalf with him. Would have loved to have Gandalf under siege. I don't have any of the move. I have there and back again, but that doesn't really count. I don't have any of the move companions. Gwahir, We Prove the Swifter. Feel like there's another one. Couldn't tell you what it was. So Dreadful Spells. Thank goodness is a nothing. My cards haven't changed. HD. Okay. Here we go. I should have spent the Palantir on a draw. Just see if I get something really good. Confusion into Swarm of Bats. Yep. He gets 1. He gets 3. Ow. I think I got 1. Did I get 1 on my confusion there? I did get 2. Oh, did I not? Oh, right. Swarm of Bats. Ignore me. All right. Press. Draw into a draws into a desert ballot and does no card. Surely you have plenty. Ah, well. He kills it anyway. Back to 9. I draw. I get Aomer. Dale. If he Yahtzees 1s right now, I win. Or if he Yahtzees 1s or gets 4 and I get a hit. But, nope. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. Ah, man. Shucks. Oh, but that's the way it goes, right? Excellent game played by Sharpz. I felt you did pretty good. I didn't see anything missing there. I mean, I'm sure I could nitpick my way to finding something, but an excellent game played, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. Like I said, keep an eye out for some tournament games coming up in the next, I don't know how many weeks, yeah, I'll see you all then. Have a good evening. Bye.